Hey, the boys, the positive boys are back. The bounce back boys.
Poirier.
Hey, that comeback. That's that Magdalena comeback.
Man,
That's that Curtis Blades comeback.
that would have been a hitter. Well, Blaze was like, oh yeah, Blaze was getting like dry hump the
He
whole
lost the first
round.
round. Yeah, he was
He's
getting
like,
ragdolled up. But yeah, man, we finally both went positive. Before it was just one person and the other or none. So I'm glad to see we're on the right track here. But great event, UFC 299. We'll just start here. But Nesto went 2-2, but plus 1 unit. That's a positive there on the bounce back. He hit the Dustin Poirier at plus money, plus 185. And then the parlay of plus 115, kind of greasy, but Gamrot, O'Malley, and then the Barber over 2.5 rounds. And that one hit at plus 115, 2 plus money ones. He almost hit the big parlay at plus 650. The
Songy.
Michael Venom Page and Pereira cash, but Song Yadong close, but no cigar.
Man, if we'll after we'll break down the fight. Well, I mean,
you can go ahead and talk about
it. Was a close fight, man. It's just Peter. Who would have thought Peter Yan? He would have had to use wrestling to win the fight, and if Song would have got up, I think Song would end up like they would have gave him that fight. But in a couple of takedowns, especially that last one in the third round where he just started fucking him up, I was like, oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah, once the nose started getting fucked up for Song, it was a little tough. And then when Song couldn't take him down, like Yan was doing some good ass takedown defense. Yeah. That really, I think, exhausted Song. And then he started declining on the striking exchanges. But at the beginning, it was close. It was great. But good fight overall, man. I mean, Yan needed that. Peter Yan needed that bad because he was on a big losing streak, even though they're all good names. So, man, the whole division is kind of hot right now, bro.
Now that he's back winning, so it's like, yeah.
I don't know why O'Malley's talking about fighting 145 now that everyone's trying to fight out their fucking weight classes, like how Dana White was saying. It's like, bro, like, can you just defend a few times first before you talk about double champ?
Well, this Conor fucked it all up because they let him get that right away. Because Conor, he never defended his featherweight title, so he just went all the way to 155 and he got that title fight. So he he did that blueprint, but everybody's not Conor. O'Malley, he's trending to be big, but still not McGregor.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, that's good to see. And then Burns was the other one you missed, but Burns was up. He was doing good.
Yeah, but that knee from hell, he ran right into that, man. That sucks.
Yeah, he was getting pieced up a little bit, but then he was able to handle it, and then he started to, obviously try to continue his grappling because first round he was grappling up, and then later too much grappling, especially when you're getting hit, and then you're like, "Fuck, I got to grapple." It's kind of readable late in the rounds, but could have gone either way. It just JDM hit him with that one and continued to knock him out, and he was crying, bro. Burns was crying. It was sad to see.
Well, because man, he was up, bro. Like he would have won that fight, and then he was in his hometown. You know what I'm saying, Miami. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah, man. He needs to
and then to lose like that, bro. Like that shit was terrible. It was just like, fuck.
Yeah, now I'm a Burns fan, so it was it's hard to see him cry, but yeah, it happens, and he's old, so it sucks because it's like how many more fights does he truly have compared to the other guy who's younger? But moving on to here, I thank God I finally went positive too. Went 3-1 plus 2.7 units. I hit the Curtis Blades on that semi comeback win. Hey, he was getting ragdolled around by John Almeida, and then somehow finally was like, it didn't sound like he was planned on doing those hammer fists because he said like he was moving in a certain way so that the guy was like had to stay down, and he was putting all his gut and his belly, he said, on the head of Almeida. And then he started doing the hammer fist, so he couldn't even move up. And Almeida, I don't know what happened. Like he got hit, and then he kept on that single leg, like he didn't want to let go, and then he became unconscious. So it was like,
I mean, that's what happens with those grapplers like that. They get hit, and they're just crotch sniffer for life. So and then that's how you beat a crotch sniffer, bro. That's the formula.
Exactly. He needs to get his hands didn't look too bad. I mean, he's not good at it, but like he has potential.
But I mean, dude, he wasn't throwing like no strikes. You're in dominant positions and the guy can't do nothing. Do damage, like drop elbows, knee him in the leg, like do something. You're just like shit like held, and then he does this every fight. Like if you don't get the submission right away, it's just like okay, he's just gonna hold you in a position and then not do nothing. That's why Blaze wasn't even tired after the first round because I'm just standing here just make sure I don't get no submission. But Other than that, dude, not doing nothing.
That's the one thing certain grapplers I hate. Like, I don't mind grappling. Like, most people boo it and stuff. Like, I'm fine with grappling. But yeah, like when you say, like, if you're not striking when you're in a good position of your grappling, then it's like, it's not really martial arts. You know, it's like,
Yeah, it's point fighting. You're just waiting. You know what I mean? Like you're just stalling. Like just like that thing that's been going viral. It's like a high school basketball game where there's no like shot clock, and the kid literally held the ball the whole first quarter.
Yeah.
Like that's what you're doing in jiu-jitsu. Like in a fight, you're just holding them down. Especially if you're like, hey, I mean, do some elbows. Like at the same time, you're doing damage and you're in a dominant position. That's gonna fuck up your opponent way more.
Yeah. Hey, I saw that. And you know what's crazy, bro? They need to change that in that league because, like, when I was in high school and still now, there is a shot clock.
Yeah, yeah. It's like certain divisions or something like that.
Yeah,
I was reading about it. But yeah,
it's
that's
like, nah,
hilarious.
they need to change that. The coaches were milking that shit like he's fucking what's his name, Belichick on
Yeah,
some
but
fights.
Jailton, bro, like he needed like if he would have been raining like some elbows or something, he probably could have even got Blades out of there in the first round.
Yeah, no, for sure. I hate the position. Position doesn't really get you points unless you do something with it, or if you have position, but that means your opponent really has to not do shit that whole round.
Yeah,
You know, like, so it's too risky. I don't recommend it. I hate seeing it. You got to at least try a couple strikes once you get him down. He was ragdolling him. Like, why not? You definitely could throw a couple hits and then get position back again.
a knee, something, bro. Like, come
Anything.
on.
And then last but not, or a couple more here. I got a Peter Yan. That was a iffy one for me, but I pulled that one out as well. And then the other one I got was the greasy parlay, Gamrot O'Malley, the Cuban Desparne or whatever, however you say his last name. He crazy. And then Asu Bayev. Plus 170. I got that one. That was huge for me to bounce back. And then the one I did get wrong was a parlay as well. It was the horny girls parlay. Macy Barber won, but the OnlyFans chick, Myra Rose.
Well, that was a good fight though.
Yeah, it was a banger fight.
JoJo Wood came with it for sure.
Yeah, shout out to JoJo Wood. She won it. In my opinion, she won it in that third round. She just like knew she needed that third round.
Yeah, no, in that last minute, that she beat the shit out of Monroe. Like she should have finished it, but she kept trying to do that flying knee. But like, if she would have kept trying to do the flying knee, I bet you she could have finished it because she was out there fucked up. Oh yeah, but another fight I wanted to talk about was MVP, the debut. That shit was clean. Very frustrating for like Kevin Holland. And if you're not an MVP fan, you're probably like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" But like I said, go do your Googles and look up on him. They couldn't show like his Bellator highlights because, of course, it's like they don't have rights. But yeah, Bellator's where MVP really like he showed off crazy ass knockouts. You know what I'm saying? And against Kevin Holland, bro, if it was somebody else who would have gotten him out of there, Kevin Holland could take it.
Hey, exactly. No, Kevin Holland was getting frustrated, but his chin was still there. But yeah, that's crazy. That answered a lot of questions for me and a lot of people.
Even when he got out of the choke and the like from being mounted on the ground, I was like, okay, MVP got some ground game. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Even though Kevin Holland isn't the greatest grappler, but he does have a black belt in jiu-jitsu. But that was still like, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty good to see MVP with different thing. Like the fight everybody want to see, man, is him versus Wonder Boy. So I hope that's the fight they get next.
Hey, he did. They asked him about it. He did say that he's like, well, maybe it's going to be a boring fight because two positives isn't always a positive. But we'll see. I think that would obviously be a great matchup, almost like an obvious matchup because he might think he's getting a title shot, but like, let's be honest here, he's a little late in his career as far as UFC. He could. It's not out of the question. But I also mentioned I want to see him versus Izzy. I mean, not right away, maybe, but
no, yeah, but he'd have to go back up because they're at 170 right now.
Oh yeah, but he's fought 185 before. I'm pretty sure when he didn't want to cut weight because I've seen him a little chunkier. He did look a lot leaner here in this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fought the BKC against Mike Perry at 185.
Yeah, and I watched that one. I remember that one. Maybe that's why I remember him being 185. But yeah, no, maybe he does his little run at 170, and if he still got it in him, maybe he takes a fight at 185. You know, like you never know, but we'll see because I want to see striker on striker. I don't want them to keep because when you go for a title shot, they're gonna start pairing them up with peer wrestlers, like guys that it's just like that's how it is when it comes to the top five and stuff. It's like, nah, let's just have him be entertainment, be nostalgic for the old MMA fans and like continue to be and watch his highlights. You said, bro, that style is exactly how he's been fighting. And it's funny because it's Kevin Holland who talks shit and does shit like that all the time,
Yeah. So. And that's why it's funny because he was so frustrated too with Kevin Holland that he was just angry.
Yeah. he was mad afterwards too. But yeah, man, it's good to bounce back. I know we spent time on the break or the little recap, but it was worth it. We have a smaller card this time, more chill. But you know what? I'm still glad we have a card because it's not typical where they come off a huge card like this and then still have fights. But now that we got the Apex, it's dope. Let's see what we got here. The headliner, is this event, as y'all already know. It's Tuivasa with Marcin. Shout out to Marcin, Tybura. But we'll go back from the bottom here, and we're going with Unlockable to start the fight. And this is a tough name here, but Charalampos Gregorio. Ooh, whatever his name is. Someone told me that Charalampos was Harry in Greek. Yeah, Charalampos against Chad Ellinger, taking a short notice fight. And the odds on this, man, there's been some money movement just to start out with. As of right now on Bet Online, it is Gregorio minus 162, 160, 165. So something like that. But he was the bigger favorite.
Chad and Helliger.
Plus 140.
Out of Canada, eh?
Yeah, man. He's stepping up for a reason. He's not impressive, but let's share the tapology with everyone. 12-7. He's called the monster here. 30 years old. 2 losses in a row. He lost to Jose Johnson, lightweight red flag right there, and a Legatang. 2 red flags in a row, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go.
He's beat some good guys, some decent, not good, sorry, decent guys. Gafarov and Highstand. I'm not big on Brady Highstand, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm with you on there. Short notice too. I don't know. There's money coming in on Chad Ellinger, maybe because they're talking about his experience or something, or I don't know what they're thinking. But this fool's 8-3. He's not that great either, but he's 31. Should be getting in his prime here. 4-fight win streak. Obviously doesn't have the experience. He's from the Contender Series. Maybe that's why everyone fades the Contender Series debut.
True.
So that could be a thing for the experience. But short notice fight, I think he has the solid all-around game. I'm taking Gregorio as well. And if it gets any cheaper, I might hop on. Here. But I haven't bet it yet.
Gregorio.
Next up, man, we got some chick fights here. Jacqueline Amorim against Cora McKenna was a pick'ems odds, but now a little bit of money is going to be coming on. What is it? Corey McKenna. She's at minus 125 right now.
Corey McKenna.
And I actually agree with it. Some of my money's already on it, guys. I don't like Corey McKenna overall, like as a fighter. That's not my style, but yeah, in this fight, I just think the way the lines are at pick'ems, when naturally you would think Amorim would be more of a favorite, and McKenna's been in the UFC a little longer, 8-2. She's gotten surprisingly better, and she's only 24 still. And obviously on the feet, I don't think she's going to be able to do much against Amorim, but if she gets this on the ground, she's going to be a ground and pound chick. So I'm going to go with her here. I got her at pick'ems. I would still take it at minus 125. Who do you like, bro?
I gotta go with the baddie.
Poppy, the other chick? No.
Amorim here? Amorim.
Yeah, the prospect, bro. She's a big prospect. 28 years old only. She just won her last fight by ground and pound against Montserrat.
Oh, she
did lose to Sam Hughes, but that's her debut, bro. And Sam Hughes has been around for a minute now at this point. A lot of fights in the UFC. So, but that is another key for me, though, is Sam Hughes is a more of a grappler style, try to get some ground and pound. And McKenna's like that. And she's been getting better. So obviously, if it gets to it's all about getting it to the ground or not. If not, Amorim could probably pick her apart, to be honest with you. Here we go. We're getting into another unlockable here. Josh Culibao against Danny Silva. Culibao minus 160. Silva's plus 140. Who do you like, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Filipino pare.
Yeah, man, I'm on the same wavelength.
I think his last fight, he coming out to the Vanga boards or some shit. I remember, what's his last fight? Culibao.
Let me see here. Culibao.
Culo.
And he's actually from Australia, Filipino. 11-2. Guya. Last fight was against Lerone Murphy, who's a
yeah.
big time Raw guy prospect.
It was like a good fight though, I think. 'Cause I remember he came
Close.
out to some shit and Bisping was like, "Oh, he's coming out to the Venga boys."
And he beat Bagdasarian, Sung Woo Choi, Nurden Becky. I mean, he's the last person he's lost to before Lerone Murphy is Jalen Turner, who's also a big. Look at the
That's no
size.
slouch.
Exactly. So there is a little money for whatever reason. I'm like recent money. I'm talking about something along the lines of the last couple of days. They hit the underdog a little bit here. I don't know why either. There's some of these line moves that I'm just like, whose money is this?
They don't want to show it up. They don't want to show it up to the body.
Yeah, I'm going there. Guya. Kolobao at minus 160 at this point. That might be a decent price. Not bad. He was at minus 180 not too long ago. So yeah, I'm going there.
Yeah, he always brings it too though. So
He's durable. He could strike. I mean, he doesn't need to do any takedowns, but Danny Silva's still young in his career, bro. 8-1. Obviously, he's not bad. He could knock someone out for sure. That's his style. He's not a submission guy. And Kolobao, I think, just has more experience. This guy's fresh off a Contender Series. So Kolobao, let's go. Guya. Get your C-Log ready. Get your what other things they got?
Get your Jollibee ready.
Jollibee's ready. There's been controversy on Jollibee reviews. Get it all ready, bro. Get your calamansi.
How could they hate on Jollibee?
You know, some people don't like the ketchup spaghetti, bro.
Spaghetti.
Banana sauce spaghetti. Some people don't like that. Okay, here we go. We're moving on up. This might seem mid-tier to y'all, but this is one of my best bets for this card. I'm trying to ride the momentum of us being positive here, winning some money. I'm going Jafel Fioho. He is the favorite. I got him at minus 170. He's like minus 178, 180 now. I think he's good to minus 200. I just think this is the guy, for those that don't remember, he's the guy that took Mokaev by that knee, and then he ended up losing that fight. But most would have already tapped out from that knee bar. But his nickname is the Pastor. Just Pastor. 15-3. He's beating God into your ass. Only 30 years old. Looks 40. But he could do it all. He could knock someone out. Submission. Got a chin. At this level of competition, I think he should win here.
Yeah, I mean, especially against Ode Osborne. Ode Osborne, if he don't knock you out, it's like pretty much all bad. He's gonna get tapped out or something like that.
Yeah, he's 12-6, bro. And he's actually been disappointing for what people thought he was gonna be. He is coming out of Syndicate MMA though. That's not bad.
He just got like he has the skills, but he just like I don't know. He be like fucking up, just mental mistakes.
Yeah, look at his last few fights here. He lost to Almabayev, which is okay, fine. He got subbed. He had a split decision against Charles Johnson, who's very, very mid.
Hey, but he won his last fight though, right, Charles?
Yeah, he bounced back a little bit, but he's not that great in my opinion. The levels, and they lost to Tyson Nam, who at that time was still like 40 years old plus, some crazy shit like that. And he lost to CJ Vergara, who's not terrible, but not championship caliber either.
Yeah.
And Ode Osborne used to say like, "Oh, y'all gonna know that I'm gonna be more popular than McGregor on his own card," because I think he debuted on McGregor's card, and then he said, you're gonna remember that card for me, not McGregor." That shit's wild. But yeah, man, Phil Hall here. Let's see what we got next. We're zooming through this. Okay, another chick fight, bro. Your horny fight of the week. Josiane Nunez against Chelsea Chandler from Stockton, 209.
The chick who was trying to run out the cage.
Yes, she's a big lady, I think.
Damn, Josiane looks like whoa.
Looks like what? She needs a donation?
Nah, like she's like straight up look like what's the other dude? I forget his name, but she looked like a straight dude.
Like a Brazilian dude. Look at her nickname Josie. She's short though. She's 10-1.
Joe.
5-2. 9-fight win streak, 30 years old, knockout. Like she's not going to the ground. She's only trying to throw bombs. She's
3-0 in the UFC. How much of a favorite is she?
And she's not that big of a favorite. Money's been coming in on the other chick, so I've been pumping my brakes here. But Nunes is minus 134 right now.
Damn.
So it's actually pretty close in odds.
Yeah, the only thing is the white girl. I can't trust her after she ran away like that in that one fight.
Exactly.
Who's that against too?
That was against the thick lady, Norma Dumont.
Oh yeah, against is like, and Dumont's like not even like that raw. She's got the dumper.
Oh man, it's hella funny. But yeah, Nunes was actually an underdog. Like when this first opened last month.
That's crazy.
And then it just money came in on her early. Now she's the favorite. But there's been a little bit of recent love on Chelsea Chandler. And, it's like a lot of people like to play in betting, play contrarian. They try to go oppo, because that does work. But this is also something that I'm like, haven't bet on Nunes yet. Because I do like Nunes. And I think this is a good price, bro. I like minus 150 or better. I'm taking Nunes. But I haven't fired it yet. Look at the people she's beat, though. Zara Farn, Ramona Pascal, who doesn't even fight anymore. Like Bea Malecki, bruh. Like, nah. But here's the thing. Though all those people were very tall compared to Nunes. So as far as the height discrepancy that people are worried about, which I was worried about at the beginning, I don't think is really going to be an issue in this. Here's the thing. Chelsea Chandler's going to want to take it to the ground. She's not going to want to stand and just throw bombs. She does have some heavy hands because she's just a big bitch, but she's 5'2", 33 years old. She's not on the beginning of her career. She's on the tail end of her age side. So, but she's gonna be down to be a finisher, bro. She's beat Julia Stoliarenko in her debut, and before that was all Invicta. So, but still, I mean, you can't that type of strategy and heart. I mean, she's not gonna do it again, right? Because everyone's been making fun of her.
Yeah,
she was a meme, so no way she does it again.
But the thing is, like, if she was like folding to Dumont, this chick will make her fold even worse. I want to say.
No, if she connects, Nunes connects for sure. So I'm definitely taking Nunes here. I just haven't fired it yet. Kind of pumping the brakes. I gotta see it out. Maybe see them at the face-offs too. Who else we got next? Both chicks are pretty durable too. So okay, here we go. Could be a potential banger, or just boring. Also, we got Nathan Levy, the Israeli, against Mike the Beast Davis. Davis, big favorite. He barely fights, but when he does, it's hard to say there's any holes in his game like that, bro. This is levels to this shit. Mike Davis, I don't even need to break down anymore. The only thing is ring rust, I could say, but Nathan Levy is just mid, has muscles, and that's it. Like, that's who do you like in this? Davis is the big favorite, by the way. Davis is right now. What is he at? Don't tell me they took that off. No, they didn't. Oh, what the? Oh, he's minus 290 already. Almost minus 300. By the time y'all listen to this, for sure minus 300.
Yeah, Nathan Levy, he brings it. He got a lot of energy, but I don't know. I can't really call it because I never. Mike Davis, I've probably seen him fight only a handful of times.
Yeah, exactly, because he barely fights. He literally barely fights. But Nathan Levy here, 8-1, so he's only lost once. 2-fight win streak. He does have some strike skills, but he's going to want to grapple. And I think Mike Davis grapple. That's why the big thing. Last person he beat was Valdez here by decision, Breeden by decision, lost to Rafa Garcia, and then before that was a Contender Series fight. So, he's still young in his career, so you could always be getting better. But he is 32 years old. Now we got Mike Davis, who honestly could be like a real contender, bro. 10-2, 3-win fight streak, and then mostly a knockout guy, but he could wrestle. He beat Borishev, Mason Jones. Those two are bigger names in my opinion. And he beat Mason Jones when he was undefeated. Mason Jones was undefeated. So last time he lost was against Gilbert Burns in 2019, bro. 2019 Gilbert Burns is lit.
Yeah.
And then Sadiq Youssef at the Contender Series in 2018. So I believe that was a different weight class. So that was featherweight. I think they're still at featherweight, actually. Let's see. No, it's lightweight now. So it was a different weight class when he lost before that to Sadiq Youssef. So, to me, I know minus 300 is steep. I already put him. He's going to be in my greasy parlay this week, guaranteed. But I honestly, Yeah, I'm gonna put him in parlay though. I don't know about betting minus 300 straight up right now. He can still get knocked out. It's a small cage, he hasn't been hit in a while, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. Though, the Tom Levy, he got hella like energy, but I feel like his chin is kind of like
Yep.
kind of sus. So I don't know.
So we'll see. And Mike Davis is also tall too. He's not a short guy, 6 feet. Natan Levy 5'9". We'll see. Okay. Now we got. Oh, they won't even let me open. This is all right. You don't need to see their physiques. One's unlockable. Thiago Moises fighting short notice. Mitch Ramirez. I'm glad to see Thiago Moises back, bro. He's actually really raw. Obviously, I don't know. He's just in a tough weight division to be champion. He's not going to be able to, in my opinion, get that. But he's solid, man. He might be a good gatekeeper for a lot of new upcoming guys too. And then he could still beat him. 17-7 now, 28 years old. He's only 28 years old. And I feel like he's been growing up in jiu-jitsu. I think his dad was like a big jiu-jitsu guy and a fighter. So that was where he kind of started. But it was supposed to be against Brad Riddell. But the last person he lost to was Benoit Saint Denis, who, by the way, Saint Denis not bad just because he just got knocked out by Poirier. And people were already talking about that speculated staph infection by Saint Denis was him recovering from staph, because then he came out after saying he was taking antibiotics, all this stuff. So you can tell because he don't get gassed, but he was getting gassed after the first round.
He was winning the first round, but yeah, he's getting gassed. But hey, it's also experience, man. After you go hard like that in the first round, you'll be able to do it every round. You know what I'm saying? Because even Poirier was gassed. Like they kept saying, Poirier looks very tired. He looks very tired. He's like, his mouth is wide open. I was like, damn, because I was like, that was.
Yeah, Chiro Poirier, yeah.
Hey, but my breakdown was on point for that. He got him out of there, just like I said. That's the way he would get him out if he finished him. Freeze him, drop him, got him out.
Got to do it. Can't fight in your back foot like that with a guy.
And then now he's going to fight Islam probably.
For a title? Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. He deserves it.
I want to see hopefully that fight, but then
he can knock out Islam. It's possible.
Yeah, hell yeah. I wanted to see him like another fight with Gaethje too.
Yeah, that I want to see. The Islam
Gaethje,
thing,
you see Gaethje called him out. I mean, you saw that reaction video?
Yeah, I saw when he cheered. He cheered for Poirier, though, right?
Yeah, he was cheering, but then he was like, "Call me out, bitch." You know what I'm saying? He said like that.
No, I should. And Poirier, I mean, it's gonna suck because I think the style for the Islam fight, and we can talk about it when it happens, but it's a tough matchup for Poirier because of the style.
That's his kryptonite.
Yeah, and he's gonna keep jumping guillotine.
Oh my god, if he does that, it's over, bro. This fight is over if he does that.
I see that happening.
Nah, it's over if he jumps for guillotine, dog. Like, no, he has to fight sprawling brawl, bro. He has to do Curtis Blades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
But then who knows? Like Islam was. Well, I guess Islam was trying to stand his last fight because it was like with Volk, but he was trying to stand and he knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
With a head kick to Volkanovski. That was crazy.
Yeah, no, Islam is a better striker than Khabib was.
Well, Khabib is just wrestling. He's like, brother, just wrestle.
Yeah, exactly. But people like talk about, they're trying to like talk about what's his name? Islam can't strike at all. It's like he's not a top tier striker. Like that's not his thing. But he's better than Khabib. Khabib just throwing haymakers, only like just swinging back like this.
Yeah, he dropped Conor. That was crazy.
Yeah, but when they connect, it's gonna be great. Like one of those all power swings. But yeah, back to this guy, man. Look at the guys that he beat the mid tier guys or guys that are okay, but the only guys he's losing to are we're speaking of Islam Makhachev right here, bro. He lost to Joel Alvarez, who I'm very high on. And he beat Bobby Green, Alex Hernandez, Michael Johnson. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's losing to only people like Ismagulov, Dariush. These are top tier names, bro. Like. And then we go to Rich Ramirez, 8-1. I mean, I know he has a crazy story. I don't know his whole story, but I remember they said something on Contender Series. And then he's taking this short notice, though. You know what I'm saying? Like short notice against Moises. If you can do it, he's gonna have to knock him out, bro. Ain't no way. And Moises he's pretty decently durable. So I could see Moises submit this guy right here. I could easily see that happening because this guy's gonna want to knock him out. So. Yeah, this is going to be easy for me. Is the lines out yet? Because this is a matchup that just got made. Oh, yeah.
Moises
minus 360.
Oh, fuck. Which is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be a
mean,
part of
rightfully
agreement.
so.
Yeah.
Put that in the greasy. Oh, wow, I already know what I'm about to do, and y'all gonna do it with me. We're about to do it
Greased.
together, guys. We're bouncing back hard. We're going back to the positive. We're only one way up. We're just like Bitcoin, baby. Shout outs to the cuz. I just threw it in that line for him because he just would love that. But here's a banger, bro. Here's a really for the fans, the MMA fans. We got Christian Rodriguez against Isaac Dulgarian. Prospect on prospect, bro. This is gonna be interesting.
Man,
And this is what boxing doesn't do. Well, they're starting to do it.
Will Rodriguez make weight?
Yes. So I would wait. I haven't bet on this yet at all. But I would definitely wait to see about Rodriguez and his weight cut. 10-1 though, he's kind of like the hype killer, you know. Shout outs to MMA hype killer. But he's 26 years old, and they put him against like the top guys. He's a finisher, but he put it up against Cameron Simon, the South African prospect kid. Raul Rosas, he beat also Joshua Weems. You know, the last person he lost to was Jonathan Pierce, JSP, who's actually really good.
Fucking name.
Yeah. So, and even a guy on this card fighting Gregorio, he knocked out Gregorio in the minor leagues.
Gregorio.
So man, I mean, I really like Rodriguez, but the money has been coming in on Isaac Dulgarian. Yeah, man, he is raw wrestling. He could
6-0 though.
6-0, but a 10-fight win streak because if they count like
he's only got one fight in the UFC though. Which game?
Yeah, he beat Francis Marshall ground and pound real quick, first round.
So he's not gonna be able to do that to Rodriguez. Hey, Rodriguez might be a sleeper.
Yeah, man, I'm leaning that way for sure. I just am gonna wait because I think the money has been coming on. You said the weight issue. You gotta wait for the weight.
He hasn't made weight like his last few fights or some shit like that. I want to say.
Yeah, he's always had issues with the weight. I'm trying to look at what he opened at here. So Isaac Dulgarian was actually the underdog at plus 120 last month when it opened, and now he's at minus, like we said, 160.
Isaac Dulgarian.
Oh, he's minus 175 on Bet Online right now. Rodriguez plus 150. The more this goes up to 200, if it gets any closer, I might fire when it gets closer. If the weight looks good, I like Rodriguez. I think there's a little value on him. Bro.
He's a beast, bro. He just don't make weight, but he's a salve. That might be
not my best bet, but I'm leaning that way.
Yeah, that might be good money right there.
Yeah, plus just like we said, man.
Especially like bruh's been fighting in the UFC. This is only going to be Isaac Dulgarian's second fight. Like, I don't know.
He's a grappler too, so people like that shit, you know. Oh, yeah. And we missed the fight, didn't we? Or did they move it? Oh no, never mind. They moved it up here. That's crazy. Why would you disrespect, guys? The women's fight. But this fight right here, we got some OGs. GM3. Let's go.
Against
GM3 against Brian Barberena. But yeah, man, GM3 money's been coming in on him. I feel it, bro. He was a minus 130 when it opened. Now he's minus 230.
Barberena
240.
Is always gonna scrap. I don't know. He's always gonna like Mearshark just has to get it to the ground. If they can stay standing, if they stay standing, I think Barberena's gonna knock him out. I'm gonna go with Barberena.
Ooh, some plus money here. Plus,
then it sucks. It's at 185, right?
Yeah, Barberena's not cutting down anymore.
He's just like that's when he's like a fat ass, but like he should be at 170. But yeah,
GM sharp by submission is plus 125.
We got to see if that chin is still there because that chin. The last fight he got fucked up by somebody. I want to say right, Mearshark.
Oh, Mearshark, yeah,
Mearshark. Joe Pyfer.
He lost.
He's beat Joe Pyfer. Hey, beat Joe Pyfer.
He lost to Andre Petrosky by split decision.
No, but Pyfer knocked his ass out though.
And then before that, he got knocked out by Pyfer. So I mean, the mid-tier guys, he's beaten, he's upsetting. He's usually the underdog. The only thing that sketches me out is that he's the big favorite here. You know, like, does it have value? No, probably not.
And then, bro, the thing about Barberena, if he's not like the only thing that sucks is at 185, because that's what I'm saying. He'd be like a lazy, just fat dude. I mean, look at who he's fought in, bro. Like, look at his list.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm gonna click it right here. Brian Barberena, he's just like, to me, he has a puncher's chance of winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the way he's gonna do it. And he has a chin. He's using his durability and pure power to see if he can knock someone out. but 18-11, 3 losses. He's only 34. Seems like he's 44. Lost to Muradov, Gunnar Nelson, Dos Anjos, all raw, big names. Beat Robbie Lawler. That was huge. We remember that. It was that Adesanya card. Matt Brown, another crazy crazy fighter.
So I'm saying he gets in there. I feel like he can touch Mearshard's chin, but Mearshard also can maybe just sub him real quick. But I don't think Barberena is that weak. Yeah, well, he is weak on the ground. What's the name was able to yoke him on the ground, Dos Anjos, so maybe.
Yeah, he's only lost 3 times to submission. So he did lose an armbar by Gunnar Nelson, which people don't be losing arm bars that often in the male division. You know what I'm saying?
No, but Gunny Nelson will get you though.
Yeah, but you don't think GM3 got jiu-jitsu like that? That's his specialty.
Yeah, but this was just like. But I said that's what I think. I don't know. I just think GM3 is done.
He's old. He is very, very old. He's older in age for sure.
His last fight, he got 36. His ass flatline. So it's just like, yeah, he's 36, but then he's like in fighting years, he's like 100.
Yeah, he's 35 wins and 17 losses. Is crazy. Yeah, no, as far as value, you're talking about straight up. I'm not taking Mearshard minus 240, but if you want, I might pair him up with something. As far as who I think wins, I think Mearshard. I'm a GM3 guy. He is old though. So I'm my submission most likely, that plus 125. I think that if you like that side, you could probably look at the submission as well.
Yeah.
Or inside the distance. Also, I like what I've been doing too, like the minus points is pretty good if you like a favorite a lot of times to bring it cheaper. Right now, you get GM3 minus 3.5 points on Bet Online at minus 135. So I would like that because, if he goes to 28, if they only win by 29-28, 3 judges, 3 rounds, then you lose your bet. But if they finish it, then it doesn't even matter, right? If they go inside the distance. And then if you, luckily with the judging, it's sketch a lot of times. So you could get a 29-28 with 2 judges. If you get a 30-27 on 1 judge, then you'll win for sure, So I've been fucking around with that a lot. I didn't mention it last few times, but the last few weeks, I also been low-key fucking with the props market on takedowns. Mm-hmm. So like for the JDM fight, I had JDM under a half a takedown. So basically no takedowns on Gilbert Burns. It was like juice like minus 300, 350 or something, but it's like, that's kind of lightweight free money. They limit you on it for sure. You can't bet a lot. But, it's just a little sprinkle, 350 to win 100. And then I had the Gilbert Burns over 1 takedown. That one was minus 200.
Damn.
So
he had hella takedown. He was like 4 for 4, right?
Yeah, like first round, you cash your bet already for that one, the over, So sometimes it's not always good because like the wrestlers, obviously they're going to juice it with like 3 takedowns or something. But if it's slow like that, it's like the only way Gilbert Burns wasn't going to get 1 takedown is if he got knocked out right away. Like right when they started fighting, But other than that, if he's going to grapple.
It sucks about that knockout, too. It was like he ran into it. He was like, fuck, bro.
Sad.
Hey, but at least JDM, he called out Rob Shavkat. That's big.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's kind of crazy.
Nobody does that, so that's like solid. I respect that.
That's going to be a good matchup. Respect. Next up, man, we got your other horny fight of the week. We got Euphoria, Macy. She's
Macy Chiazon versus Kianzat. Damn, this is a sucky fight. I'm gonna have to go with.
Why is it on the main card, like above GM3 and Christian? Like this is disrespect, bro. Y'all got him fighting after Thiago Moises. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go with Macy Chiazon.
She is the favorite, by the way. She's actually a bigger favorite now than ever. I've been seeing money steadily going on her. She's a huge ass bitch as well. What is she at? She's minus 200 right now, bro. So I'm not laying minus 200 on Macy because I'm not a fan of Macy at all. And that's not only why. You got to wait for the scales. If you're going to play her, you got to see how the weight cut is. I believe this fight is at, I think it's 135, bro, which is sketch. It's at 135 right now. Even if you throw her in a parlay, I would just wait until she weighs in. Penny Kizad isn't great, but she's okay at everything, good enough, and she has a chin, so she'll take a beating. So it probably will go to decision. I'm probably gonna look at the over as well, 16-7. 32 years old. She most recently lost to Caitlin Vieira, but she beat Lena Landsberg, lost to Raquel Pennington, who's the champ, and beat like the mid-tier level. Alexis Davis. Sajara Eubanks is not bad. And then Beth Correa. Exactly.
It's
So
solid.
yeah, man, for this
Look
fight,
better
I
here,
mean,
too.
I'm gonna keep waiting to see if there's more money on Macy, and then as Panny becomes a bigger dog, I might jump in at plus 200 or better. I ain't gonna lie. What's the by decision here? Panny Chienza by oh hell no, plus 200 only? No. Just take the money line. But yeah, Macy's like 6 feet tall, bro.
Where's she
It's
from?
crazy.
What flag is that?
She's from Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah.
She's
The buttons.
She's with Gustafson.
Yeah. I'm here to make the buttons on.
Oh, straight up right here. Just fuck your bitch with a strap.
Yeah, she got the strap on her, 8'3", 32, 5'11", damn near 6 feet tall. She's good. If she clinches a lot, she's gonna probably win the clinches. That's her specialty. She got the long legs, you know, she's pretty strong.
They both lost to Pennington.
Yeah, who's the champ, so it's okay, right? She beat Norma Dumont by split, which was sketch.
Cakes.
Yeah, man. She's lost to Lena Landsberg. It's like she's inconsistent.
I remember she lost with that. Damn, her last fight was when she lost with that weird ass shit though against Irene Aldana. It was like an up kick, remember?
Yeah, and that was at catch weight, by the way, because it was hard for her to make weight. Because usually she fights at 145, but there's no 145 for UFC anymore.
Damn,
so,
never mind. I'm going with Penny.
For the value, I think the value's on Penny. I'm gonna wait to plus 200, but yeah, I mean it's hard for me to put money on it. Shiazon should be better, but she should go to the PFL. She might dominate over there. They got a 145, right? So go fight some big bitches over there.
You can fight Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, she probably would win.
She would yoke her probably.
Yeah, just grapple and just clinch the whole time.
For real.
Okay, here we go. We got to the last few fights
Kennedy.
here. We got an OG, OSP, and Kennedy and Jikwi. Yeah, man, two tall ass dudes.
OSP is 26 and 17. Fuck.
Yeah, 26 and 17 here. You know, he's fought it all. 40 years old.
It's time to wrap
from Haiti. 6'3", bro. He's been looking slow and out of shape, to be
14
honest.
14 and 12. Holy shit.
He got knocked out by Felipe Lins, who just fought last week.
Hey.
The last win he beat was split
Shogun.
Old Shogun.
Oh my God.
Goodness, bro. He beat Alonzo Meningfield back in the day, but that's 2020. That's 4 years ago.
Right? I'm going with Kennedy, bro.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And let me tell you the odds here. It's very fitting, right?
Kennedy.
It's minus 500.
Damn.
Kennedy's minus 500.
Kennedy.
I'm sure you guys have spot who's going to be in my greasy parlay. He opened at a minus 200 last month, steamed all the way to minus 500, bro. A minus 200. I mean, I'm sure people were max betting. I don't know how much money you get down on it, but yeah, at that early price. But 500 obviously is too much. I'm not risking 5 units to win 1 unit on him, but I'll throw him in a greasy, one of those, weekly greasy parlays. He's going in there with Mike Davis. He's going in there with Thiago Moises. That is it, guys. That is my trio there, by the way. Just so y'all know. Who else we got here? Oh, we didn't even want to go over Kennedy and what he did, 12-4.
He's coming off a loss, right?
He's in his prime. Yeah, he lost to Dustin Jacoby, who's a great kickboxer. That's the thing, though. You don't get consistency. So at minus 500, that's why I don't really like it. Minus 200, minus 300, you can maybe. That's like a good side because he should win in theory. Like he should easily win.
OSP is just, man. We'll see. Maybe if OSP comes out ripped at the weigh-ins and be like, oh shit, maybe. But then right now, I just got to go with Kennedy.
Yeah, exactly. In his prime. Here we go. This is a good ass matchup here.
Good fight. Mr. Battle likes to scrap, but this guy Anglusa.
Ryan Battle, Angelus.
But yeah,
Angelus.
I'm going with your boy B Battle, man.
Ryan Battle. He's the favorite, minus 170 right now. Angelus is plus 145 right now. So there's been money back and forth. Obviously, I think Battle should be the favorite as well. I liked Battle in this matchup for sure, but then when I made the lines myself, I was putting Battle more like a minus 130, 140. So it's a little steep for me now because Ange Lusa is not bad at all, bro. He's definitely got some well-roundedness power. He just doesn't want this to go to the ground, obviously. And he got the muscles for it. He can knock him out, but Brian Battle's a beast. So I'm with you as well, man.
Real scrapper, man. He go if
You don't look like
it,
it, but he's getting better shape too. You've been seeing him lately.
yeah, he goes out there, just puts it all on the line. Like he'll get fucked up and he'll fuck you up. He'll die in there.
Yeah, Pooh Bear, 10-2. He's a tall ass dude, 6'1", lanky for the division. Beat AJ Fletcher, rear naked choke. Gabe Green. He only lost to Renat Frakhnadinov, who's supposed to be good, 20-2. So yeah, I'm with you as well, man. I haven't bet it yet because Ange Lusa has my respect. But yeah, in this matchup, just like as far as breaking it down goes, Battle I like Battle here with the advantages.
No, Battle's a scrapper. And he's out of that syndicate too, I want to say. Or the Extreme Couture.
Brian Battle? Right now, well, according to Carolina Combat and Fitness, but he might have just switched.
No, because I know he used to be in Vegas.
Upgraded, I guess.
He used to be with like Strickland and shit.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We got the main event here. Tuivasa against Marcin Tybura. Man, and this is interesting. It makes me a little alarmed, but gotta go with what I feel, right? But he was only a slight favorite here. Tuivasa's minus 125, and I think there was money coming in on an underdog, Tybura as well, because the lines were a little different when I was doing research on this. Where are we at here? Sorry, I was looking at where it opened, but yeah, who do you like on this?
And of course, I got to go with Shui Tui, man. But Tybura is for sure live. It is like a pick'em fight, as it should be. Tybura came in serious shape against Aspinall, and he got outclassed completely, but he was still like, you know what I mean? Or he got finished right away. Never mind, right?
Yeah, let me pull it up for the people here. Marcin Tybura, 24-8 here, 38 years old, well-rounded kickboxer. He could grapple as well a little bit. Lost to Tom Aspinall by knockout, but that's Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, man.
He's beaten Blagoy Romanov.
Yeah. We'll go to Shui Tui. What's his last fight? He took an L, right? He got
it. Bam Bam, 15-6, 30 years old, 3 losses in a row. Knockout artist. Lost to Volkov, Sergey Pavlovich, Cyril Gain. So he's.
Those are all. That's all right? Top 10 fighters right there, though. So that's not bad.
100%. Yeah, man. I know it's supposed to be more of a pick'ems. So even at minus 125, minus 130, I like Ty.
He's due. He's due. Fuck it, bro. He's due.
Yeah, I like Ty here. Him by knockout, I'm sure is like the same damn price, probably.
Small cage too. At least against Volkov. He fought Volkov. He fought against the reinvigorated Volkov. Volkov was like on a slump for a minute, but Volkov is like back. He came back alive. And then again against Sergey. Sergey was like he's beating everything. He was beating everything down. Let's hear Tom Aspinall, and then Cyril Gong, just too much of a technician. Even though Tuivasa did drop Cyril Gong in like the 3rd round, I want to say, or something like that, or something. But yeah, Tai Tui, he's due for a shoey.
He's due, and the knockout for him is a plus 100, so it's not even that much better. That's like the only way.
I'm probably gonna give that as a prop bet.
Yeah, I'm already on him. I actually fired it. Tai Tuivasa minus 125.
Tui.
I think he should easily win. Not easily, I guess, but if he's going to go all out and he's all or nothing, he's going to get the knockout. If it's by points, I doubt he could even contend.
5 rounds, hell no.
Yeah, and 5 rounds. The under over is 1.5 rounds. Here's the interesting thing: the under 1.5 is plus 155. Crazy. Plus good money on the under,
especially in the shoey fight. Like it's a thing. It's either he's gonna go in there guns a-blazing and knock him out, or Tybura's gonna maybe take him down and like try to sub him. But I think Shui Tui can get him out of here.
Yeah, he's gonna go, and he's durable too. He's decently durable. He's been knocked out, but like Tybura's not known for knocking people out,
Nope.
So yeah, I'm with you there, man. And the under 1.5 at plus 155 is a little interesting.
That is good.
That is kind of crazy, man. It makes me kind of confused almost. But we'll see. That's the card right there. Well, we're going to the best bets. We're going to continue this momentum. What do you like here? And shout out to all the Irish people. St. Patrick's Day, coming up for y'all.
The Irish. I don't know, man. You go ahead. You could start it off. Let me get my shit.
Okay. I'm about to hit y'all with this. Obviously, we already just talked about it. Tuivasa. Let's zoom in on this right here. Wow. Yeah, I'm going Tuivasa here at minus 125. I mean, obviously, I like him and finish the fight too and knockout. Honorable mention is the under 1.5 here. I haven't fired that one yet. And then I'll throw y'all a greasy parlay. I got to give you that greasy one. Like we're gonna go Mike Davis.
Hey.
We're gonna go Kennedy and Chikwi.
Kennedy.
And last piece here, three-piece suit. Who's the other one I got y'all? Thiago Moises. And that should maybe get you, I don't even know if it gets you plus money, but we're gonna go with that. Whatever the odds calculate out to, I'm gonna give that to y'all. And then one other one I'm gonna give to y'all here. Oh, Corey McKenna. She's minus 125 now. I'm still good with it. McKenna. Sketchy girls fight. We love it. How about you, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a parlay with Moises, Josh Kulabau, and Brian Battle.
Okay, there'll be some plus money for sure.
Yeah. Actually, you can add what's the name in there too? Jafel.
Oh, that's my other one. I guess I gotta give y'all 4. That's what I forgot.
Yeah, Jafel. I want to do straight up bet. Christian Rodriguez.
He's plus 150 right now. Let's go.
Straight up bet. Barbarena.
Oh, big plus money. Plus 205 right now.
And then knockout by Tuivasa. TKO.
Tuivasa KO plus 100. Cool. So since we're doing 4, because we're trying to bounce back and catch up. My 4th play will be Jafel Filho at minus. I would say minus 180. He's like 78 right now. I got him at minus 170. Say 180, just so y'all don't complain. But yeah, we get those 4. Hopefully, we get a sweep here and we go all out. Any last words to the people? Thanks for watching 299. Hopefully we get something big going for UFC 300. That's the next big event.
Is it
juice, bro?
PFL.
Well, yeah, PFL too. But I mean, as far as big 300, but yeah, a lot of MMA to be had. They're still having it every week.
Yeah, and then shout out Anthony Joshua knocked the shit out of Francis.
Yeah. Oh, that was so sad. I was on Francis Ngannou. Had a good number and everything. Not a huge play, but
he was still, like shit.
He looked bad. He did not look anything like. And it makes you question, like, was it he was that good against Fury, or was Fury just bullshitting around?
Fury was just bullshitting. And Dana White said, he was like, yeah, if he didn't look like he was out there to eat Francis Ngannou, then that's what should have happened in the last fight.
Yeah, no, exactly. Francis, yeah, dude, it was looking bad because he was once he got knocked down the first time, and then again, it's like the way he got finished,
he went out, I was like, fuck.
So sad, bro. But I mean, he got paid, and he said it didn't hurt because he didn't know what happened.
Yeah, because he got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, so he got $20 million, though. That's more than he made in his whole UFC career.
For real.
He said he was broke during his UFC fight, and he had to borrow $200,000 from Kamaru Usman.
Man, they were playing him in the UFC.
Yeah, so fucking good for him, bro. I mean, if it means getting knocked out to get paid $20 million, and he got paid from the last fight too, so
he's chilling, and he could go back to. Well, I know him against that dude in the PFL might be crazy.
Yeah, just the sheer size of the guy, and then now you know that it's possible for Ngannou to get slept real quick, and you don't know how you come back mentally, right? So I was already thinking about that, bro. I was there because they're doing that fight, and at first, when you talk about the fight before this boxing, it's almost like you would take Francis. He should be the big favorite.
They might not be doing that fight.
Yeah, they might not buy
that. Francis might not ever fight in the PFL ever.
That would suck. That'd be gay.
That's what they were talking about on the broadcast for this boxing. They were talking about Francis. They said he wasn't right with PFL after their last event because like they were trying to give John Jones hell of the shine and shit like that. He said he didn't like that shit.
Oh, well, don't be a pretty.
I mean, they were though. They had John Jones on the commentary and shit like that, and then like it's like what?
Which is kind of crazy, right? Because he's the UFC champion.
Yeah,
like
and then they kept trying to say, "Oh, what do we have to do to get this fight?" And then like the announcer was like, "Well, we know we're down on our side or whatever. It's just it's like, yo, it's never gonna
WCW,
happen.
bro.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, enjoy your fights. Hopefully, we continue this. We got a lot of good bets here. Make your money, cash it, don't trash it, and beeps. Peace out, bro.